ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we ready.
My fondest memory of my mother is that when she took me out to go watch a movie. I forgot the name because it was back in 2018. So, and yeah, we spent the whole day together eating a lot of food we weren't supposed to eat. So yeah, and also she pushed me into the washing machine on purpose because she was disciplining my soul. Because I slammed the door too hard by mistake, and
It's okay.
Well, I would describe her as brilliant coffee. The one that always pushes you to where you need to be. The one that's always helping, and basically what a mother that God intended for everybody.
I think it's very important next to the father's role. I also believe that there's a little bit more work to be done when it comes to being a mother to your son, because we're not always in tune with what boys normally go through, like how we would be if we had a daughter. And so there's a little bit more work that has to be put into it. I rely a lot on Antonio to help me navigate through what maybe Seth is going through and what he might need me for. But I enjoy being there for him. I would never look at my life and think, oh my gosh, I'm not a part of it. I always want to be a part of whatever it is that he's going through. And he's been through so much already, and he's only 14. I can imagine what more lies ahead for him. But I'm looking forward to it, and it's good to know that we have a good relationship and we are open. And I think that's also a major part in what's needed when it comes to a mother-son relationship, the openness and getting past the awkwardness of whatever it is that you want to discuss in a conversation, and just keeping it real. So a mother's role in a son's life, very, very, very important. Wow. I think learning about your son will help you gather the wisdom. Praying for him, God will help you get the wisdom in order to apply that specifically to your son. He is not like anybody else's son. He's not like any other person you know. He's your son. He's an original. He's unique, as I've learned a lot of the time when it comes to Seth. He's shown me that he wants to be who he wants to be, and I've had to learn how to accept him. That was one of the first lessons that I've had to learn. In all of his quirkiness and craziness, a lot of people know that he can be a bit crazy. I've had to learn to accept that and to understand it and to support that and to be a part of it, rather than to feel either embarrassed by it or question it, in that way. I've just learned to love him where he's at. And I think that has helped along the way. A lot of prayer and a lot of wisdom to help navigate through any awkward moments. So I think consistency, patience, perspective from his side, because he's obviously the one that needs rearing. So when you look at things from his perspective, place understanding with that, looking at having a lot of patience with that, and the consistency in whatever decision you make to follow through and be consistent with that plays a big role in rearing your son.
When she goes to the shop and she brings back something, that's wonderful. And the main one is that she's very gorgeous, even when she doesn't. And like what's cool, how close she is to God, and she doesn't keep up on
To a mom that wants to reach out to her son or rekindle a relationship, I would say a lot of prayer and a lot of wisdom as to how to approach the situation. You want a lasting relationship, so what you put in, especially in the foundation phases, is so important because it will determine what you're going to get out in the latter years. A lot of patience, a lot of understanding, like I said before, a lot of perspective thinking, and then obviously application and the consistency when it comes to your parenting thereafter. So I I would say God's guidance, a lot of prayer, and a lot of time spent with your son, with not just what you want to do, but what he wants to do, what he enjoys doing. Also, talking about what he likes doing, allowing him to explain, even though you might know more or less what he's talking about, but allowing him to explain it nevertheless. It's amazing what you would gather from their perspective or from their understanding of how they see things and how they see the world. It just really gives you a deeper understanding of where they are at, and it helps you relate to them a little bit better, especially when things come up. So just trying to reach out on their level.